Hi, my name is Grace Steiner. I am a nursing major. I'm going to be looking over here. I had some notes that I wrote down, and I wrote down the questions that we were kind of supposed to touch on. So basically, the first question is explain why genre is important for understanding and appreciating the biblical text. My ideas were genre kind of determines how it's supposed to be read and interpreted. So poetry is not fact. There is, is historical facts, what happened, what are the stories, who are the characters, why is it important, why is it significant, why is in the stories that are poetry, why are they poetry, why are they metaphorical, how are they supposed to be interpreted, basically is what genre is. It's clarifying intent. It is who wrote the book, who is the story about, who is in the story, what are the main characters, what are the main points, what is the purpose. And the genre basically, for me, it just prevents misinterpretation. So I have like little notes in my personal Bible of what I'm supposed to take away from this, how I'm supposed to kind of understand all of these things. And imagery is not prediction, it is metaphorical. So when they're talking about, what can or will happen in the future, it may not be fact. It could just be how one feels, or just, I don't know. I can interpret something completely different than you might, so it's just worth talking to a bunch of different people about and coming up to your own conclusion. Basically, the second question is, how might adopting the practice of seeing God as the main character impact the way you read the Bible? And for me, I wrote down this quote, and it says, instead of reading "Be brave like David," we need to shift our focus to trust the God that delivers like he did for David. So instead of saying, I want you to be just like this person, I want you to do all of these things and be great like this person, and have all of these great things that you do in your life, shift your focus to how amazing that our Lord did something like that for somebody else. And, you are going to get treated differently by what you do and what your purpose is and what your story is. And then if I can relate any of this to my personal life, instead of asking why me, why now, I will say, God has a plan and a purpose, and now it's God's timing, it's in God's hands. So it's like me just now being in nursing school. It's all God's timing and it's all God's plan. So